Yes, yes, perfect. I love that. I freaking love that. Yo, what is up? What is your boy StarCitizen? And we just got an inside StarCitizen. What is new in StarCitizen? What is coming? What are we talking about? What are the issues we're dealing with? Let's get right into it and let's react and give our opinions on this.
Are you happy with yourself?
Over the moon.
Wait, why did she say that like so
Ecstatic
sinister?
with myself.
The armor was the same with a color difference. There was a mission where we told you to go kill slicer supplies that was the exact same when we told you to go kill frontier.
Okay, wait a minute, guys. Can we hold on? We just started this video. Why are they already hinting at stuff that I feel bad about? Like, can we just stop that? Can we stop it, please?
Fighter supplies.
The data pads I placed around Stanton as well, telling you, giving you hints that maybe something was going on. I think this is a great kind of PSA to read your contracts from now on. Maybe I hid them a little too well. Sorry.
No, can we stop this? Are y'all saying I'm slow? Are y'all saying I'm slow because I didn't read my contracts? Are y'all saying I'm slow because I saw the advert? I saw what they were saying and I said, yes, let's go, let's purge? Oh no. This is never gonna end. You guys are never gonna let me get away with this. Stop! Don't put them side by side!
You will have realized that the frontier fighters weren't exactly who they said they were.
Stop putting them side by side!
In other cases, they were exactly who they said they were.
Stop it.
Frontier fighters were specifically designed to show players that we can mess with their morals via this narrative storytelling.
Frontier fighters were the ones who staged the attack on Stanton, posing as slicers to cause an uproar about Pyro, to stage a war on Pyro, to get rid of the criminal gangs that are there.
Okay, they did. Okay, I keep saying they. We did all those things for the greater good, so we could go purge Pyro and kill all the criminal gangs. We had to do this. This was the thing that we had to do. It was necessary.
It was a band of mercenaries led by a woman called Amelia who wanted to start an attack.
It's all Amelia's fault.
To draw up hate for Pyro so that she could get the backing of regular people to go and attack Pyro.
But that also included civilians, and that also included gangs who had no interest in threatening Stanton at all.
So this was a false flag operation?
Yes, this was a false flag operation.
And you fell for it.
No, I didn't. I was just doing it because, like, I wanted the skins, you feel me? I wanted the skins, like, I did it purposely.
You fell for it.
They fell for it.
They fell for it.
But you named it Maniac after yourself.
I didn't do that. Haddock did that.
Ooh, supply or die. Yes, this is the new mission thing. The new mission is supply or die. What is this?
The match is called Supply or Die. This is split into 3 parts of the event. This is where the CFP and the Headhunters are coming off half the heels of the invasion of the Frontier Fighters, and they're trying to resupply and rebuild to continue the efforts of attacking the Frontier Fighters. This event is essentially a one-shot. You have to play it in March, and when the next patch drops after that, you won't be able to play it again or earn rewards.
Okay, right. So they're not planning on extending this the way they just extended the Fight for Pyro. Okay. Damn, that means I've got to be on gas.
It's a narrative arc that we're doing for the rest of this year. We're really trying to build these.
What the hell is that? Is that a bazooka? Oh my god!
Narrative arc that we're doing for the rest of this year, we're really trying to build these moments in our history where you as the player will come in and experience it, and then if you was here for it, great. But if you wasn't, you've missed out.
Damn. That is actually a really good way to make players want to always be playing, you know? Because sometimes, like when I'm playing games, after a while, you know, sometimes you just take a break. You might take a break for a month or 2 and then you come back to a game. But this is the thing where even if you're taking a break, you want to be locked in. You want to be plugged in because I might be taking a break and an event comes up and now I'm missing the event. I want to know what the roadmap says. I want to know what they're putting out next. That is a good way to keep the attention on the game. Keep the attention on, I don't want to miss any special events. That's pretty decent. I like that.
For this event, there are 6 new locations that we built. 1 on each of the major planets in Pyro.
Okay, new
locations
places.
Are discoverable by quantum marker. And at these locations, you will find these outlaw depots.
Are they always going to be spawning,
though? The difference between an outpost and a depot is that an outpost is generally a lot larger in size. There's various things to do at an outpost. It's like a little community that kind of is in one way or another self-sufficient. A depot is really just an offshoot storage location. So in that sense, it doesn't have all the amenities for a local population or for the player as well. It's more of like an offshoot location in that sense.
The depots see the return of the scavengers, the circus, essentially, that was introduced with the ghost arenas.
So this is not a faction we've seen much about, but it's a faction that we can identify by green text and spray paints on the buildings.
So as you go around the environment, you'll see that they've tagged it, and they'll be saying, you can get big money here, and go here, and go here.
Is there big money there?
Look out here, take cover here. The location is one that they've taken over, and they've added their unique twist to.
Get your drugs. Nah. Is there gonna be big money there? Like, they didn't tell me if I'm gonna get big money. Can I go there and get big money, bro?
I think are really cool from a player perspective through the way that it's a location that is really built for the interaction. It provides a lot of cover. It's located in a more convenient, accessible way.
Right, that's a lot of
It has very
FPS
clear,
right
distinct
there.
sections. So that helps hopefully as well for the players to kind of call out where the different people are coming from or where they are located. So
Is it
it's a
PvP
high-risk,
though?
high-reward location that is really built for PvP.
Okay,
There
it
is
is
an initial
PvP.
population at the location, so if you're the first one
Hey,
to show
yo,
up,
look at that thing,
might be a
buddy!
little bit careful. If you're gonna land in the middle, might be a little bit hot, but that's right.
Yo, that's good. Nah. Imagine dropping on that thing, bro. Imagine dropping. Bro, what they need to do on planets where there's atmosphere, please give me parachutes, bro. Imagine jumping out your ship while it blows up behind you. You got a sniper, you're going, gra, gra, boom, bro. The scenes would be exhilarating, bro. Crazy.
Right challenge that we're trying to provide for you guys.
That might be 5 million. Can we stop right there? 5 million. 5 million. 5.7 million. 24 million reward. That is a little bit too high. Honestly, to do one mission and get paid that much is a little bit twisted. I ain't gonna lie. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that is a little bit like 24 freaking million for one mission? That has to be some like org only. Like it has to be like organizations only, because they have to then split up the money, because that is absolutely insane.
One of the first missions requires you to get a commodity called Death Tree, and there's a mission for CFP and Headhunters. This commodity requires you to go to these depots where you have to invest your own money to get this Death Tree and return it to either faction that you decided to go with. Death Tree is a...
That's a little bit scary. People are going to be camping that. People are definitely going to be camping that, because it's going to be a thing of like, I think it's like when you're gold running, right? People want to kill you and take your gold so they don't have to invest their money. Because I was going to try it, but then I just didn't want to spend any money on gold to try to do that. And I didn't have enough, like my ship wasn't big enough for me to actually make a good profit off it. So I just didn't want to try that. But it's going to be a thing where people are going to definitely camp this. But again, what can we do? There's like I'm literally about to react to a video because I saw something that was really interesting. A lot of people are saying, like, a lot of players are, well, not, I don't know how many people are, you guys can let me know, are saying that they want PvE servers. I don't know how that's going to work. I'm going to do a reaction on the video talking about that. But it's like, for things like this, when you're investing a lot of money, PvE servers sound good, but then it also takes away the whole premise of high risk, high reward kind of thing. It takes away, like, and I feel like when you take away some of the, like, the danger of a game or the danger of an activity, it becomes boring, it becomes slow, it becomes like a thing you just do because you can, you know, and it doesn't give you any of like those thrills, because like, yeah, I'm just gonna go here, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna go do and put it here, and I'm gonna get paid a bunch of money. But if it's like there's PvP involved, like, okay, someone might jump in on me, or someone might be waiting for me, or people might be there, and it's a lot more like active. You have to actively think about it, you know?
Rare plant that they can refine, so the CFP can use it for medical purposes, and the Headhunters can use it for more fun purposes.
Elliot came over to the economy area and said, hey, I've got some new missions we're building, and they're a little bit different from some we've done before. So we worked together to come up with a fairly new reward structure specifically for these new missions.
I really like. I like
The
these
idea
missions.
as well is
I like. It's the thing of. I feel like these are missions where you need a lot of people. So I like this because it's gonna open up a lot of gameplay for like organizations and people who play in large groups. This is something that I would find really, really, really nice for people to play because, again, I like to see things from both sides, and I'm a solo player and I like to play alone. I also know that a lot of people don't want to play alone. A lot of people play with people. So having more missions for people, because I feel like right now there's not a lot of things that I've done in StarCitizen where it's like after I get to a certain level of competence, I can't do alone. I do everything alone. Even some of the harder missions, I do them alone. So it's like if I'm doing them alone, if you have 4 or 5 people in your group, it becomes too easy, right? So things like this where it might be a lot of danger and a lot of things to do, it feels really nice to see that coming in.
that if you've completed this mission series and you've got your reward, you can just keep going. You can sell these commodities in the sandbox world and get quite a big profit margin. But again, your risk is you have to put up your own money, put in your own time, and risk your own life.
No, why you say risk your own life? Y'all know I like risking my life in this game, gang. I need a bigger ship. I need a bigger ship. I need to buy a bigger ship. Oh, god dang. Nah, wait, hold on. Nah, what my heart's racing now, gang. I'm doing too much. I'm gonna buy a vulture and I'm gonna use that to spin a profit. I'm gonna buy a bigger ship. Yo, I need bro, I'm doing this. I'm doing this solo. I don't care. I'm pulling up solo and I'm buying this thing, bro. How much money do I need to invest in it, though? Yeah, that's a big actual question. How much money do I need to invest?
For the mining mission, again, both factions will require you to get
there's mining.
So they require you to get ice, which can be found on the extremities of the Pyro solar system, so as far out from the sun as you can where it gets colder. Or tin, which is found closer to the sun, that can be stolen, bought, or mined and refined yourself. However you wish to get these, they don't care, they just want the commodity.
Okay, that's
and then you'll have a destination where you're asked to drop them off. And last is the salvage mission. The salvage mission.
That is so cool. This is what I meant when I said I want to see these a little bit more expanded, because if they give you one thing to do, like you just have to go shoot stuff, either if it's in your ship or if it's FPS, the fact that you have to go somewhere, shoot stuff and destroy stuff, it's like there's so many other things you can do, but the fact that they've added a lot of different disciplines is pretty nice, because it makes you can choose, right? If you get bored doing the FPS or doing the cargo, you can do the hauling. If you get bored doing hauling, you can do the mining. It's okay. I like that. I like that.
Is asking for RMC, so that's hull scraping, or construction materials, so that's the actual structural salvage part where you have to fracture the ship. And again, both factions are asking for it and they both have their own drop-off points. How you get the salvage is, again, up to you. You can kill ships and harvest their corpse. You can accept the salvage missions and use those ships. Or you could just fly about and attempt to find the salvage panels.
Damn.
The event
I'm about to buy a vulture, bro. It's going to be lit. Nah, this is too much, bro. Nah. How can I do all of this? How can I do all of this? Oh, nah, stop it.
PvP and PvE, it takes place in Pyro, so
you've
always got to have your wits
PvP.
about you.
Exactly.
The Detatrine one that takes place at the outposts will have more of a PvP element because it's going to have more reward for people who are PvPing. The mining and salvage.
You guys might see one low-key dude crouched in a corner with 2,000 bullets. I'm actually becoming a criminal. I'm becoming a criminal. Every time I play a contested zone, I lose a piece of my humanity and I start just wanting to kill people. I need to be locked away from contested zones.
Salvage one are introduced for more industrial players, more PvE. There's not much you really need to do here PvP-wise, but again, you're in Pyro.
So you gotta be smart.
You never know who's gonna turn up.
Because someone might come and try to attack you. I don't really attack people when I'm flying my ship, though.
The thing that's unusual about these missions is that they're designed to encourage group play.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. They seem like a lot of group play, like focus, which is really nice.
There's nothing stopping you doing it solo. You can absolutely do it solo, although obviously in Pyro you have to take appropriate precautions if you're playing solo. but each of these missions, if you can get together a group of friends to help out, you will probably find that it will be more successful.
Did you
I'm so happy for y'all, man, because I know you guys were a little bit upset recently about the fact there's not a lot of things that did group play, and I know when 4.0 came out, they were splitting the money and the rep equally for missions, and then you guys were really happy about that because it promoted you guys to go out with your organization and do group play, and then they kind of cut that and like, oh, that was a mistake, that wasn't supposed to happen. That kind of got a lot of people upset because like now there's no point doing group play and all that kind of stuff. So some of you guys are really upset, so I'm super happy that you're adding this in. And it opens up more like opportunities and more chances for someone like me to make it a day where me and my audience and you guys come together and we go do missions together, you know? It kind of opens out opportunities so you guys can play more with some of your favorite streamers, some of your favorite content creators, and it makes sense. It really makes sense, and it gives a vibe of community, and you know, and the more people you have, the safer you are, which means there's less need for PvE servers, you know? So that it kind of all comes together, which I'm really liking this. This is actually, I like this a lot.
That terrible fix that you did last patch?
The initial design of EVR has been fairly successful, but it definitely has areas it needs to be improved with, and one of those areas is enabling group play instead of suppressing group play. And the design intention is to move away from reward splitting. So with that in mind, we're taking steps towards that, and these missions and the way that the rewards are structured for these missions is a good indication of that design intention.
Okay, I get that. I just spoke about that. But the thing is, if the reward is 24 million and everybody is getting 24 million, is a little bit bonkers to me. That's a little bit bonkers.
So with all this, the mission reward system is changing, right?
The rewards that you will get will scale with the size of the group that we expect for each mission.
Yes, perfect. I love that. I freaking love that. That's what we need. If they expect a group of 10 people, the rewards should be scaled with 10 people. If they say, okay, only 2 people, it's perfect. It works. Difficulty-based is okay. In my opinion, difficulty-based is 100% okay.
So the small missions are designed for solo players, the medium missions are designed for around 4 to 5 to 6 players, and the large missions are designed for 10 and above players.
Okay, that's
nice. And in
nice.
subsequent patches, the rewards will scale dynamically to the group that you have. And depending on the mission type that you're doing, whether it's the salvage or the mining or the data trine, your rewards will scale accordingly. Bear in mind that for the data trine missions, you have to put up the money to buy the commodity, and you will be rewarded enough to compensate you for what you've bought and a little bit extra. The other thing to bear in mind is that all of these missions have a secondary reward mechanic, which is that you are working to get tickets so that you can get the unique rewards, which you can only get during this mission, during this month, and then they will never be offered again.
It's like the redemption at Chuck E. Cheese.
What are the rewards? I hate this. You can't say you're gonna be getting. Nah, you can't tell me rewards, and you can't tell me what the rewards are. What are the rewards? What are they?
I don't understand the reference, but okay.
Let me know what the rewards are.
I'm an American lost in Britain.
With our plans for this whole year of more of a content-driven releases and more of a narrative storyline, as Dave previously talked about with the A and B stories, the idea is that these missions will tie into that. The side that you choose to work with will have a lasting impact. The choices you make will define the universe that you live in. And the really cool thing about Supply or Die is because of the 3 different mission types we offer you, you can get all of the rewards without ever firing a shot. And that's really exciting.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man.
And as one chapter of the continuing fight for Pyro closes, another begins with Alpha 402 supplier.
I swear to God, he looks different again. Bro, he's shape-shifting.
But if you didn't get a chance to finish the February missions, we've extended them through to the end of March. So there's still time to choose your allegiances and secure the future that Pyro deserves. For Inside Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. Thanks for letting us share the people and process of game development with you. And we'll see you all here next week on Star Citizen Live.
Oh, buddy. Yo, normally I'm excited, but that was a lot of good things so many good things. Like, I was actually, when you guys were talking about the whole fact that a lot of the missions weren't encouraging group play, I felt bad for you guys because I understood it, because at the end of the day, I was doing all these things on my own, and I was doing most of them on my own at the point where I was still very, very fresh and very, very new to the game. So in my head, it's like, for people who've been here like 10 years, they wanted something a little bit harder. They want something that they can do with their friends and do with their organization. And the fact that there wasn't really anything like that in the game, I felt a little bit bad for you guys when you guys said they took away the splits and things, and it made group play like not seem necessary. But now, adding all of this is pretty freaking awesome, because now it's like, I did say in one of my previous videos that I would rather them scale missions and scale it with group size and scale it with difficulty. So there's like a base point. If we think you need 10 people, this is how much you're gonna be paid. This is the base point. But if you have more people, it's gonna scale dynamically again. So it's like, okay, if say you need 10 people and you bring 30 people, then it's gonna start scaling dynamically to kind of even it out, which I understand, and I feel like that's the way to go. So it's not like a thing where people can just cheese the system. Because if you have an org, you have like 40 people, you all go to a mission that needs 10 people, and you're all getting paid like, what, 10 million a piece, it's still a little bit botched. But if they dynamically scale that, it makes a lot of sense. And it's a thing of, people look at it like, what the hell, that's so much money. But then now for someone like me who likes doing solo missions, if I want to take on a larger mission that's like for a medium or a large group, and I do it on my own, the profit is way more, but the difficulty range is so much more. So it's not like a thing I can just do on my own all the time. Or I should probably not even be able to do that on my own, which is good, because now there's a difficulty curve, and it's like, you can't do that on your own. You want to do that, you want that profit, you want that profit margin, you want all of that money. You need to play with people, because that's what it's designed for. It's designed for you to get a group of mercenaries together and you guys go out and do this mission, which makes sense. And I like that, because it forces people out of their comfort zones. And it's going to be a thing of, if I want to try it out, I'm going to be forced out of my comfort zone. I'm going to have to come to you guys and hey guys, do you want to come do this thing today? Like, we're going to come meet up at this time, go do this thing and go play these missions and try to get this big amount of money. But I do love the fact they're giving you guys more like co-op missions and things you can do that are a little bit more difficult. And damn, it sounds like it's going to be kind of lit, man. But yeah, I want to see how the split works, the new system of like pay and reward. I want to see how that works, because I want to see how much money people are getting from these missions, because I think it's going to be a lot about the money. Like right now, it's going to be a little bit odd, but I do think in the future, even if it's a lot of money being given, when they add a few things that are going to kind of change the way money is viewed in the game later on, it might change a lot of things. Like when they add, you need insurance and all these other things, it might really like skew how people see money and see like big numbers. Maybe 1 billion might be the norm, because you need that much to survive for like a month on StarCitizen. We'll have to see about that. But yeah, this is really exciting. So let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know what you guys think. I am actually super freaking excited, and they scaled it so anyone can do it at any point. But if you want to do the super hard stuff, if you want to have that extra bit of fun, you need to go play with people. That's pretty awesome. I like that a lot, man. Damn, I'm really impressed with that. If it works, I'm really, really impressed with that. But yeah, guys, if you like this reaction, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.